Hi. So this week I'm talking about the need for clarity around what your future working model is going to look like. So many organisations are saying nothing, and when they say something it's vague. And they believe that they need to have all the answers before they start a conversation with employees, which is absolute rubbish. All you're doing is creating a vacuum that gets filled with conjecture and rumour, and all of a sudden becomes the reality. So be transparent and delegate the decision making. Don't dictate what the model is going to look like. There has to be flexibility and there has to be autonomy. So I touched a bit on this yesterday, but the other thing the model must include is the fact that teams will decide. Teams will decide when it makes sense for them, or part of teams or individuals, when it makes sense to be in the office. Every time I see a proposed hybrid model that dictates the number of days or the actual days a person is required to be in the office, I just want them to ask the reason why. Because it's a Tuesday? Because we need you 2 days a week in the office? Because we need some bums on seats? They're not reasons why. They don't stand up. So teams should be empowered and given the autonomy to decide when it makes sense for them to be in the office. Will our objectives or outcomes be more easily achieved if we were co-located? If the answer is yes, okay, let's get into the office. Will it improve our ability to work together as a hybrid team if we physically co-locate for this session? If it's a yes, get into the office. Will it be far more easy to collaborate, come up with innovations, experiment if we're co-located? You get the idea. Ask those questions, and if there's a yes, that it makes sense to go into the office next Monday, it makes sense because our outcomes will be far easier to achieve, then that's okay to do it. But teams must make that decision themselves. And I hate the word charter or what's the word? Doesn't matter. But create a team agreement, if you like, about how you're going to work together and those reasons for going into the office. So people know when they may be asked to go into the office and the good reasons why they should. But look at things like information. Where are we going to store and share on information? What information will we share? What communication channels will we use? And which channels will we use for which types of communication? What warrants synchronous or asynchronous communication? What response times can we expect from particular forms of communication? So all these things that weren't particularly concerns before hybrid working now should be captured, so we all have an agreement about how we're going to operate. And that agreement will change over time. What collaboration tool or tools are we going to use? So capture these agreements so everybody knows how they will operate as a team in the hybrid world. I'll talk to you tomorrow.